Hi everybody. Okay, let's answer an email. I love the subject message for this email. The subject line: serendipitous discovery. Thanks so much for the video response. So this is, and again, another one of the response to the message. I viewed it before I read this email, and I felt surprised and touched that you took the time to read my email on your channel. So yeah, not this email, but when I made the video response and uploaded it to YouTube, I then sent the link to this person, and so I guess they saw the video that I had uploaded before they got the message from me, because the message has a personal message as well, so that's what they mean. And I was touched that you took the time to read my email on your channel. Oh, I'm happy to. Thank you for allowing me to share it. Just hearing you say things like, we'll all be gone soon enough. Whoa, why not stick around, see how things turn out? And you're not alone has been a huge help to me. I've already joined the website. That would be the Sons of Grizzly website, a mildly active website set up by myself and my friend Peter for the purpose of help. I get messages from a lot of young people, particularly 20-something men and women who seem a little bit lost and confused. And so we created that site. Really, I created that site. We created that site really as a motivation, as a place for these people to come together and realize they weren't alone by talking to one another. And I'm afraid I'm not as active there as I'd like to be, and I apologize for that. But it's there, sonsofgrizzly.com, sonsofgrizzly.com. I think .com.org. I think .com. Although I'm a little hesitant to post anything just yet. Common thing. A lot of people are hesitant. Interesting. I need to think a lot about that. A lot of people are I almost said the word afraid. I think that's probably what it is. They're afraid to be open and to share and to talk. It's kind of a mystery to me. Well, I've got my ideas about why. I'm pretty clear in my mind about why, but it's awkward to talk about. Maybe, why should I talk? Why not, right? I mean, what's the use of doing this stuff if you're not going to be free and open, right? I think it comes out of a response to ego, that we have a vision of ourselves and who we want to be, or who we would like others to think that we are. Typically, this would be a person who is in control, viewed as someone who speaks well, has intelligent, interesting things to say, and is in control of their mind and their emotions, and for the most part has their act together. I think that's what we're protecting when we decide not to talk openly. And though clearly then, what we're afraid of, clear to me at least, what we're afraid of is that if we speak openly, if we share our ideas, and particularly our experiences and what's happened and how we've reacted and responded to life, that we may be found out as being not as together, as intelligent, or as capable, as worldly, as mature, as independent as we'd like others to think we are. More importantly, as we'd like to hold in our own mind as we are. Ohayou gozaimasu. He's like me, he's got the headphones on and distracted. Oh, did you see that? He didn't even look at me. But in Japan they talk about notice, but don't pretend like you didn't notice. I mean, notice, but live your life noticing things around you, but pretend like you really don't notice. And so he didn't even acknowledge me, but then I caught him in the camera, turning around to get a look at me, right? That's very human, not just Japanese. So coming back to the point, I think when people are hesitant to speak, it's because they're hesitant. They don't want to be saddled with the discomfort of feeling like they've been found out. And I think that it's only the experience of having been found out, and then realizing you can live and go on, and actually gain something from that it then becomes more, it almost becomes kind of addictive in a way. It's like, wow, my folly has been revealed, My weakness has been shown to be true, and really all I got for that was I didn't get criticized or thought less of. In fact, people kind of sympathized and had maybe some empathy and even felt closer to me as a result. You see how that can get kind of addictive? I want more of that. So the only way you get it is by being more genuine and more human being and more human and being more open. Perhaps living the light through the greenhouse there, the vinyl house. Isn't that nice? Kind of like being more transparent, just like that. Yeah, that's the way you get it. Being more transparent. I like that. People can see through that. And indeed, they'll see your faults. They'll see the stuff that you suck at. But it won't kill you. It may even go on. How's that for a nice distraction? Let's get back to it. I've already joined the website. Great. Although I'm a little, wait to say about that. I'm a little hesitant to post anything just yet. Okay, that's what that whole tangent was about I just talked about. I've even ordered the book about blood sugar levels that you and your friend recommended during a video chat. That's up on his channel. That's right, that would be Mully, my buddy Mully, my partner in good health and exercise, and one of the best friends of my life. And he's got a book that recommends called Low Blood Sugar Levels. That's been helpful to him, and he's taught it to me. Here we go, let's climb the steps. I've told some friends and family about what I'm going through right now, and it's helped somewhat. I've been in touch with people who respond to the joe@samaritans.org email address as well. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Samaritan is. Unfortunately, medical solutions have done little to help me with my debilitating... There's that fungus again. This fungus, not me, maybe a little bit. This fungus appeared in a video recently. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't mean to laugh when I'm talking about the medical stuff, I get distracted easily. Unfortunately, medical solutions have done little to help me with my debilitating anxiety and depression. Over my lifetime, I've taken quite a few pharmaceuticals through my teens and a great deal of my adult life, but I'm sad to say that what little effect they seem to have had ended up being nothing more than wishful thinking. I was desperate for something to work, but nothing ever did. Not for very long, and not very well. After years of subjecting myself to the educated guesses of doctors about what my brain might respond to, I've decided that medication isn't for me. I did the same thing. Not as many years, not as many types as you, but I did medication and it did help. But it did stuff to me that I didn't like, and took away the edge, so to speak. So I got off that as well. I'm hoping that changing what and when I eat will work as well for me as it worked for you. I will let you know how it goes. Please do. I've never been more overwhelmingly convinced of something than this. And part of the reason is that if you lay it out in your brain, it just makes such clear sense that how, when, and what we ingest will have everything to do with, or a lot to do, a great deal, perhaps overwhelming factor in our well-being. Okay. I find that the more I take the time to go through your videos about this, the more I seem to have in common with you. You really understand what it's like to go through this. I can't thank you enough for sharing all you shared and for making the playlist. What is it? Hi, Bamboo. She fell over in the typhoon. You weren't here before. I can't thank you enough for sharing all you shared. Oh, sorry, I'm repeating praise to me. How indulgent is that? Thank you. It's nice to have a collection of videos such as yours to turn to when I'm really down. Thanks again. There's your name. Yeah, thank you. That means a lot to me because, whoa, hi mosquito, get off of me. That means a lot to me because making the playlist, I was hoping that would be a way to give people who experience these things a single source. And if you're not sure, I have a number of playlists. Most of those are over on the LylesBrother channel. These videos lately have been uploaded to the softypapa channel, which is my first channel on YouTube. And I'm consolidating my uploads there. But these playlists that I referred to are on the LylesBrother channel. It's LYLES-brother. And there's a lot of playlists over there, everything about living, contemplation of suicide, stories of life, stream of consciousness videos, and the list goes on. Videos for my daughter, a playlist that I make videos for my daughter, stuff like that. P.S. I'm glad you enjoyed the devout atheist bit. That was a word that he threw out earlier. That's last email, which I find interesting. It's kind of a joke I've always enjoyed. Removed from the religious context, devout can also mean earnest or sincere, such as a devout belief or allegiance. Yes, there's the definition by Shaw. Oh, that's interesting. Let's read it. This mosquito is persistent. Devote. Here's George Bernard Shaw's quote of devote. Devoted to a pursuit, belief, or mode of behavior, serious, earnest. And an example, a devout coward. So the last part was a definition with an example from Shaw, one of my favorite writers. In addition to my atheist beliefs, I find much in core Buddhism that agrees with my feelings in general about the world and how to conduct oneself through life. Practicing mindfulness, meditation has also been useful to me as well. Sounds like you're well on the way. Sounds like you, like the rest of us, you have some challenges to take on. If I can offer any cautions, I would just offer that that will never change, most likely. It's like there's no true level surface for any length of time. Undulations and imperfections will appear along any route. Just like I'm climbing a hill now, soon I'll be at the summit and it'll smooth out for a while, and then it'll go down, and then I'll be home. And then tomorrow there'll be another day and more hills and mountains and challenges and opportunities. The way I prefer to look at them. I guess that's really when it comes down to the end. Like this, look at this. This Jizo split in half. Yeah, that's a bad thing to be split in half. But if you can be kind of pull yourself together, as this Jizo statue is kind of someone pulled it together. What an example and what an example for others and motivation for yourself going forward. So let's go through the challenges and pull ourselves together when we get broken to the best of our ability. We'll never completely mend, but to the best of our ability, and see one another further down the road. Take care, friend.